So I've been to a ton of game stores, but I've never been to an 1800s house that ended up being filled with games. Chase after the right price. So when we walked up to this house, this is what we saw from the outside, and we were very skeptical that this was actually a game store. But when we opened the door, this is what we saw. Stacks of games, floor to ceiling, like around the entire place, toys, amazing items, cards everywhere. And our minds were blown and the deals did not disappoint. So let's roll into it.
Oh, cool. Is that a VMU up there, or is it just a memory card?
Yeah, green VMU for $10. We'll get that. Yeah, I haven't been to one in a little while. What'd you say it was?
Are you okay if I open this case up over here, or is that something you could open for me? Okay.
So this is a really cool store. We'll insert the name right here because I can't remember, but it's actually inside of a house. And it's full of amazing items, toys, games, cards, everything we love. Hopefully we'll find some cool buys. But yeah, we'll certainly bring you guys along while we're looking. If I were to offer 80, would that be?
We could ask one.
Okay.
You could talk to him probably on Facebook.
Okay.
I mean, on Facebook.
All right, so Emerald for 90 caught my eye. So that game is quite expensive these days. Definitely looks legit. Has a little bit of wear, but that is a pretty good price for this game. So we'll see if they'll go down a little bit on it. It's got 90 on it. I was wondering if you'd take like 80, and if you do similar negotiations if I bought more stuff.
Why don't you pick everything you want out first, and then
Okay.
go from there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so then I'll give you a bundle price on everything.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, man.
All right. No problem.
All right. Later. So, just talked to the store owner. He's actually at a con in Pittsburgh. We're in Ohio, but we FaceTimed him to see if we can get a little bit of a bundled deal. And he said, sure, why not? Make a pile, and I'll tell you what I can do. So, that's what we're doing. We're making a pile, looking at the GameCube section right now.
It's pretty GameCube section.
Yeah, decent stuff. The prices are pretty good. And yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. This store is blowing my mind right now. The amount of stuff. Apparently there's stuff upstairs, downstairs, just piled in here. They have maximized the space. Thayne's going through some stuff right now. So this is definitely a fun one. So I spy a little gem in there, Mario Power Tennis. It's one of my favorite games like ever. And it's got 35 bucks on it. If that's complete, that's a great deal. Let's check it out. It's hard to tell. second. What's that? It's not the end of the world. It doesn't make a huge difference, honestly. Alright, so here it is. Moment of truth. Thayne, you want to open this up for me?
Love to. Maybe.
You got full hands. Just seeing if it's complete. Kind of looks like it is. There you go. $35. We'll add that to the pile.
So, found a little gem. Die Hard. It is Christmas time, and that is a Christmas movie, of course. For the GameCube. The buy box.
Sheesh. So the buy box makes 0 cents, but
Yep.
It's probably about a $15-$20 game realistically. And what do they got on it? 10?
We've got 10 on it.
Yeah, we'll add it. Why not?
This lady over here does antiques and stuff.
Okay, cool.
But don't bother with that. Because she has not the kind of,
Okay, gotcha.
hot stuff.
Yeah.
She just has antiques.
All right. Appreciate
There
it.
we go. $245 out the door.
Good deal.
In a repurposed bag.
The perfect bag. That's the best kind.
Check out this shop if you guys are in Youngstown, Ohio. Highly recommended. Well, the total came to $267. He's doing $245 out the door. So a nice little deal. Gave us about 10% off. So definitely take it since the prices were already good. So we're now outside of the game store. I'm gonna buy a video game collection. 2 bins for $1,000. And then Thayne is looking at some cards right now.
84. Yeah. So we're kind of looking at that 81.
Okay.
This is everything.
Sweet.
So a lot of this stuff hasn't been played since I was a kid.
Okay.
So I can't tell you on as far as working order or anything like that. The newer stuff I know all works.
Cool.
The 64 I know works because I had that plugged in not too long ago.
Sweet. Alright, I'll have to look at our message to refresh my memory. Did we come up with anything final?
I think we're at 1,000.
Okay, that sounds right. We've been driving all day.
I hear you. Where are you guys coming from?
Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo,
Okay.
Michigan, yeah.
All right, yeah, sure.
It's about 5 hours. And did you bring any cards or anything?
Yeah, I got my case up there. I didn't bring all of them because I didn't have a ton of room, but
Yeah.
I brought my main case if you want to look through that.
That's always the most fun stuff to look through.
Yeah. Well, it's not my main. It's my non-PC case. So.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of players do you PC?
I'm a Jets.
Oh, okay.
Jets fan, so a lot of Jets. I PC Browns too.
It's a sad existence.
I'm a
Jets and
and
Browns.
then Ohio State, and I super collect Ken Griffey. So.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Think we're on there.
I'm a big Elijah Moore has done wonders for me on my fantasy team this year.
Yeah.
He's been great. Picked him off waivers. I'm riding him straight to the championship.
That's a money league too, isn't it?
Yeah. $700 pot.
There you go. Can't beat that.
Yeah. Is the 2DS somewhere outside the box? I can hear?
They're all in, I think, a plastic bag. I think they're
Okay.
right up there in that
Cool.
plastic bag. Yeah.
Do you have cash or?
No, we'll mutual flip it. All right, we're gonna have a room issue here pretty soon.
You guys don't have too much space left.
We'll be all right. We can certainly fit some more sports cards.
Plenty of yellow toes. Yeah, sports cars are small. We got plenty of room there.
Couple great add-ons to that deal we just made. So Chase spent $1,000 on a video game collection there, and then he also collected cards, so had kind of his cards that he was looking to sell, and picked up this 2012 first-year Prism Mike Trout, and picked up this 2001 Upper Deck Tiger Woods. Obviously, this card had a massive spike back about a year and a half ago when the card craze was at its all-time high, but has plummeted back down to earth. But anytime you can get cards that are GOATs like Mike Trout and Tiger, at a good price, you make the deal. So he was negotiating, he was working with us, and super excited to make this deal.
So I got to do a pickup on this game store's finds. A nice little stack of games. We got like 10% off of the March prices, and it was out the door. So Pokemon Emerald in good condition, marked at 90, so got that for about $81, which is actually a good deal. That thing goes for like 140 to 160 on eBay, depending on condition. Tetris, got that for about $8. And popular games like that often sell for like more than eBay on Amazon, so I like getting stuff like that. Dreamcast VMU, those have kind of gone up in value, so I got that for $9. Mario Power Tennis, I mentioned, is one of my favorite games of all time. It was marked at, not sure if you can see that, but that says $36, so about $34 there. Mario 2, about $18 on that one. Always need it to bundle NESs with. And then a stack of GameCube games, including Ultimate Spider-Man, Harry Potter Quidditch, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Die Hard, Ed, Edd and Eddy, and SpongeBob the Movie. All those 10% off of those marked prices. And every single one of them is complete. So this was like really, really refreshing to go to a mom and pop game store where they're willing to negotiate a little bit and where cash helps you get a better deal. I love that. That's really fun to me. It kind of makes it feel more like a garage sale. So shout out to this game store. We'll put a screenshot of exactly what it was. It's in Youngstown, Ohio area. It's 4.5 hours away from us, so we're not really going to be able to go there. But if you're in that area and you go, please let the owner know that we sent you, and we would appreciate that. It's a great shop. Check it out. Well, now that we're home, we got to move these bins inside.
I'm curious, what exactly you got?
I spent $1,000 and I barely even know what I spent it on. So made the deal quick through Instagram, and then just kind of met up quick, looked quick, baby. And we're gonna see what is in them. Let's do it.
So, what do we got?
Well, here's the quick glimpse into both bins. Yeah, so this was everything I spent $1,000 for. Shout out to Anthony. He reached out on Instagram, sent pictures. We worked out a deal pretty quickly, and then met up and made the deal happen. We're gonna lay out all the games, stack them up fully so we can see all the games, point out the best ones, and then we'll go to the consoles laid out. And at the very end, we'll see what worked, what didn't work, and how much profit we stand to gain.
Ready when you are, Captain.
So we created a bit of a mess, but we got all of the games spread out. There's a lot of them. So nothing too crazy on 360. I mean, you've got like Forza Horizon. Yeah, mostly filler, to be honest. So nothing too crazy there. But we do have some cartridge games like Mario Advance, Grand Theft Auto. Then you got Pokemon Snap, Wave Race, NBA Courtside with Kobe complete. So that's kind of cool. Sega Rally Championship is actually a decent game for Saturn right here.
I was like, how can you tell?
Yeah, then we got 2 Monkey Ball 2s, Mario Sunshine, Worms Armageddon for Dreamcast, a stack of PSP games, decent stuff there. Unfortunately, these games are all empty right here, so those are just case only. Cases are in rough shape, and they're not the highest value games. But we do have this mystery case.
Maybe the games are in there? Oh, they are!
Oh, there we go.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Yep, okay.
Well,
Well,
that
good.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
cool.
Mutant League Football's in there, too.
Nice.
Let's see if there's any other really good ones.
Jurassic Park.
Eternal Champions is kind of cool. Yeah. True Lies is decent.
Beavis and Butthead, the game.
Yeah. That's actually has a little bit of value, too.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the games.
That's
The
cool.
cases will no longer be empty soon. We've got a nest of cords and controllers, which go with these systems over here. So, Sega Genesis, NES, Game Boy SP, PSP, N64, Dreamcast, PS2 complete, the orange new 2DS XL, and then the Sega Saturn. The systems on Amazon are probably about $1,000 if they work. So that would be like money back, and then the games will be gravy. So we'll see how it nets out. We definitely need things to work. I probably should have gotten it for a little bit less, to be honest. But hopefully we can still get into that double up range after getting through it. So I'm going to enter everything into Accelerlist, and we'll see exactly how much we stand to make or lose from this collection. So it's a couple hours later. We've pretty much broken down the collection to where we would want to sell or trade in. This stack right here is all eBay. Just doesn't make sense to sell any of it on Amazon. Makes a lot more sense for eBay. Down here is trade-in pile. Here is good cases pile. And then bundlers for eBay that I just put in bags so we know they're a bundle. About $360 in value, not including the trade-in right there. And then
Well,
does the PSP work?
So I've had it charging, and it doesn't have a battery, so nothing is happening.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna have to put a battery in.
Okay.
Um,
These are the last two systems to test, right?
Yes.
PSP and Xbox. So checking those, the Game Gear didn't work, of course. This case worth about another 30, so maybe put us up to 400 in value there. And then I have all of this stuff down here currently listed on Amazon. The buy cost I've entered in so far is $330, but the buy cost was $1,000 total, so that net profit would not be accurate. We'll add $670. That net profit is about $260. And then you've got our eBay in addition to that, putting us to $530. And then this stuff over here. So, was the N64 part of this?
yeah.
$530. Okay.
Yep, everything on this table is all.
All this stuff is good to go,
Good to
except
go.
this has kind of a busted latch.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's fixable. Still probably $100 value. $630. So, yeah, make that $630, $730, $750, $850, and an extra N64 controller. Put it at $865. And then if the PSP works, maybe $930. If the Xbox works, $980.
You show that cool PS2 in box?
Oh, and the PS2 in box, yes. Where's that at?
Over here.
And then the PS2 in box. So it does just barely get us over that 1,000 mark to double up. But I would not do this buy again. So this was one of those buys. I made it really quick. Didn't do enough research. It's very clear at this point. I do like going for double ups, but when there's this much work involved and this much low-end stuff, I gotta do more than a double up because it's a lot of processing time. Like, it's taking us a few hours, and that's 2 people. That doesn't include the time to drive out and buy it, and then also the time it will take to pack up the rest of the systems, to sell everything, list everything on eBay, lots of items there, and to ship everything. So, in my opinion, this was kind of an L, not a great buy. A lot of elbow grease and work to earn the profits. But again, like if you're a small seller and you have inventory issues, this would be a good buy. But at this point, where we have just tons and tons of stuff all around us and limited time, this is not the kind of buy we want to get. So, hey, it is what it is. We'll still make some money, but we got to earn it.
It is what it
This is a business of hard work. So the best part of the day was definitely that crazy game store inside of an antique house. That was a surprise, and they made us some good deals. We certainly had a great time. So hit that like button if you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. Bart'll do.